Hello everyone, this is Lena, and I'm back with another Duelinks video. Zone heard what I said, and he wants me to prove it. He wants me to prove it. Do I need a turbo duel to beat him with life points like that? He wants me to prove that I don't. So, I will do my best. But I absolutely believe that I can. Because he's weak and pathetic. Oh, but that's not a bad thing, Zone. You just have a different use. It's not really the kind of use you want, but you've got to use somewhere. I don't get to decide what it is, though. All I get to decide is you don't kill anyone. Provided you haven't already killed people. All I know is you're attempting mass genocide, and I disagree with that decision, so I will not allow you to do that. Because you're dangerous and a menace to society, I'm going to prove it. I don't need a turbo duel to beat you with over 500,000 life points. Now, obviously, I could fail in this particular moment, because of bad RNG, but that's unlikely. Do you want to know why, Zone? Because I have a card in my hand that will gradually help me get more attack. And this will greatly improve my ability to destroy you. Also, I will just synchro summon more monsters that will also help me destroy you. And I have Monster Reborn in this deck now because I put it back in. So, you may end up facing more than one Stardust Dragon in this duel sometime in the future. I don't know how far in the future because that actually depends. How weak are you? Well, you're good enough to survive this round, I'm pretty sure, and I think you can survive my next turn too. But, turn 8 or turn 10, I think you're going down somewhere during those turns. But if I'm very lucky, you could go down even faster than that. But I'm just trying to be, you know, a little controlled when it comes to my ego. Granted, I don't really think you deserve any kind of mercy in that regard, so, you know, that's just my opinion. I'll prove it to you, Zone. And even if I don't right now, I can prove it to you later, okay? Don't get any dumb ideas that you've got a chance in hell, because you don't. Winning is already guaranteed for me, because I am the protagonist and you're a villain and you're the end game. You're the final boss and you're somehow not as tough as Paradox or Aporia. I don't know how you managed to pull that off, but I'm pretty sure that's just because of how real life works. Because in the anime, you're definitely more of a threat, and in the manga, I believe you exist there too. You are more of a threat there as well, but for some reason, you're not much of a threat here. And I don't want Konami to know about this, so I'm not saying it. Because I don't want you to be harder, I just want you to stay weak. Why? Well, because the only thing I wish you could have is just more life points. I don't want you to be harder to destroy, I just want you to have more life points so my score is higher. And I know it's my fault that my score isn't higher, but you know what? I'll be fine. Because you're not really much of a threat anyway. At least not in Duel Links. I haven't watched you do anything in 5D, so I really wouldn't know. I didn't get that far. I didn't get that far, Zone. Do you know why I didn't get that far? Well, because 4Kids just doesn't give a shit about you. And you know what? I think that's fair. I mean, I don't really care about you either. I just don't like that you're threatening to commit mass genocide. That is never okay in any world or by any logic. Even if you think it's okay, for some reason, no matter what form of morality you're using, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you think it's okay by any moral standard? I know what you're likely to say, Zone, and you know my response? No. I have things I need to defend here, Zone. My reputation is one of them. Because you're trying to challenge it. And I'm just like, no. I'm gonna prove to you how weak you are. I'm going to prove your weakness here and now. I'm already doing an excellent job. It's turn 4, by the way. Alright, if you've got anything you can do, prove it. Yeah, I see. You can't do shit. You can't do shit. Alright, it's my move. Since I want to destroy you with that kind of life, yeah. Dude, I had to go into turbo duel to take down Paradox and Aporia. I'm getting scores like this in a normal duel. Oh, I'll prove it. I don't need a turbo duel to take you down. The fact I'm saying this says a lot about me, and it also says a lot about you, doesn't it? Well, Zone, I believe it does. I believe it does. I'm gonna take you down like I have absolutely better things to do. But, you know, we know that I've cleared my schedule, so I have room for you. Just not after today. Yeah, at 1 a.m. in the morning, I will no longer have time for you. I mean, I know that's because of Konami, but I mean, let's just be honest, I told you enough. I think that I can call it quits after Konami forces me to stop. Yeah. You said that I should stop because I have no future. Zone, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have more of a future compared to you. And my future is definitely better by an objective standard. What objective standard? I'm not really sure. You're attacking me. I don't like the fact you're doing that, because that means something very terrifying. Yeah, I had to take the hit. And I don't like that I have to do this, but I must. Okay, and you have gotten in my way, Zone. But that doesn't mean anything, because this is called luck and RNG. Do you know what people say about luck, Zone? Well, it's definitely not very reliable, so don't rely on it, because it's not going to save your life. Okay, guys, it appears he's surviving this, because he got lucky. Who could guess? Maybe every now and then I just don't have the luck. But, you know what? Did I allow you to double summon? I don't care what your opinion, I don't care what your, oh dear lord. You don't want to piss me off, Zone. You do not want to piss me off. You've already done it. You've gotten my way. And you know what happens to people that do? Oh, they get far worse than just death. You're the raid boss, I know. But I'm definitely about to wreck you for what you've stopped me from proving. Oh, and by the way, Zone, you just got lucky enough to draw that card, so I couldn't prove it. I still have time to prove it again at some point today. At some point, I can still prove it. So, don't get any stupid ideas, because I am not finished. I am not finished with you. I've got a bunch of currency. If it wasn't for his attack, that was going to finish me off if I didn't activate that card's effect. A Shooting Star Dragon's effect had to activate for this duel to continue. So that's why he managed to survive this. Let's keep in mind that same card is what destroyed me. At least I'm pretty sure it is. Because of the card effect. You know, I read that. He attacked me and I'm just like, this doesn't look good. He's attacking me, and I know how I lost a duel recently. Though that's less dumb than me going into battle without reading that card, you know? Alright, so now Zone. I know this is attempt 2. But let's be honest. I need to do another turbo duel against you. Not because I have to defeat you. Oh no! Not because of that, but because I get a free turbo duel if I defeat you right now. I'm pretty sure, at the very least. I think I kept track. All right, and you're just dead. You're dead. You don't get to do shit unless you summon a Time Lord, which will inconvenience me. But I mean a level 10 Time Lord. Oh, that's a Vylon monster. My bad. Or is it I don't even know how you pronounce that. Villain. I'm pretty sure do I just make pronunciation harder than it should be? The answer is probably yes, because whenever I pronounce anything, it feels like I am. Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you talk a lot. I should practice my English, though it's kind of hard to practice a language that you're obviously still fluent in. You can mostly understand what I'm saying. Anyway, this isn't intense enough for me. You know, another name almost left my mouth, and I'm just like, what? What? Oh damn. Should I say it? I don't know. Should I? I don't know. I'm just like, this isn't intense enough for me. Yeah. I was going to reference how that reminded me of Zane, but instead I almost said Yubel instead. And I'm just like, okay, well, that's exactly what they would have said to me if I was dueling them and they won. They're just like, that's not enough for me. Well, it's not enough for me either. That feels so weird to say. My brain is cursed. That's cursed. And you see, it doesn't help me to avoid cursed content, because I'm automatically exposed to cursed content because I'm on the internet. Yeah, it's the internet's fault, not mine. But you know, I did have this dream of a figure that I can just remember as basically being terrifying, and the closest thing I could think of to remember that figure that I saw in that nightmare was just someone that reminded me of The Exorcist. And I don't even know if it was anything similar to The Exorcist. I just know it was terrifying enough to wake me up. And I was in the middle of a false awakening loop. Shortest false awakening loop ever because of how terrifying that was. Oh god. Alright, and the raid has been completed. Actually, I've got to duel him one more time in order to get a turbo duel. Okay, fine. Maybe I should count next time. It's embarrassing that I can't count to 5. I'm joking. I can. I just wasn't paying attention. Okay? We're moving on. Assistal. I'm gonna do an assistal. I'm sure he'll be okay. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Especially if I get lucky. I get lucky sometimes, Zone. I mean, luck is part of skill, but you also need skill to make luck work. If you don't have skill, then when you get lucky, you're just going to waste it. But don't waste luck. That's bad. You don't win duels by wasting luck. I should know. Okay. Well, that's not very difficult to defeat, Zone. I probably just need 2 Stardust Dragons for that. I'm not even sure if I need Stardust Dragon at all, man. Oh, God. Oh, I'm gonna summon it anyway, don't worry. I don't take it easy on anyone I duel. I just wreck them without mercy. Sometimes I inflict a lot of pain. Oh, God. right, and now I will you're not intense enough for me, Zone. I need more life points. What is the maximum amount you can have? I need to see you at that maximum amount before the night ends. Oh god, do I really? Do I though? Do I? I don't, but honestly, I think I should be done with the pistols. Maybe I should just focus on proving that I don't need a turbo duel to take him out with over 500,000 attack. I mean life points. Oh dear lord, 500,000 attack? That's a lot of attack. Has any monster gotten to that point? I think maybe Dawn Thousands did, but I don't know. I wasn't there. I mean, I actually did not watch those episodes. So how do I know Dawn Thousand was, I know about Dawn Thousand because of spoilers, and also I've got spoiler immunity, and because, Vector. Oh, shit. I name dropped him. Now people that haven't watched Zuxel are going to wonder who Vector is. Although, even if you haven't watched Zuxel, if you are watching these videos and you interact with the fan base, you probably know who Vector is. You know, because of passing, I guess. This is a franchise, after all. It's pretty big. So big, in fact, that Konami had to make another format because the main game has become too complicated. And that's why I feel validated because of 7's existence. Because, well, I'm just like, is the main game actually very convoluted and difficult and hard to understand? Or am I just a freaking idiot? I am validated because of Rush Duels. Thank God I'm not dumb. Though I don't think I would actually ever believe that about me. Because that is the one compliment I can give myself, is I'm not dumb. And I make stupid decisions, but I mean, I am still human in case we haven't gone into that topic yet. I'm still human. Quite human. It can be tested. Like, if you compare me to another human, I will experience the same shit as the other human. Just, you know, I might experience more distress, but I mean, I'm definitely still human. You can actually test that. You don't have to, though. Because it's obvious. Of course I'm human. I mean, obviously, Varus couldn't tell, but who's going to care about his opinion? Who's going to care about his opinion? Varus? Well, sure. He cares about his own opinion, but why do I need to care about his opinion? He's the one that can't tell that I'm human instead of an AI. Though, I don't know, maybe AI is a placeholder. Maybe he thinks I could be something else. He didn't know if I was human or AI, so maybe in his head he was considering I could be something else non-human. No, Revolver, that's not the case. Stop deluding yourself. I'm very human. I'm very human, and I will challenge anyone that disagrees. Because there's no way in hell you would win that argument. Oh my god. I'm gonna turbo duel against you, Zone. Yes, that is the kind of life points I need you to have. Wait, let me make sure I can read. Yes, I read that correctly. That's very juicy. But that's still not enough, Zone. I need more. I need more from you. Just like Jubel needs more from Jaden all the time. I know they said that to me probably at the end of the level. You know, I was the Supreme King at the time, though. I was the Supreme King, so what did they actually say at the end of that? I don't know. But if they kick my ass as the Supreme King, if I'm the Supreme King and they kick my ass, Jubel's still like, that's not enough, I need more. And then I'm just like, I need more too. And no, I don't need to say that in oh god. Why? Why am I like this? You know, that's gonna make me look so bad. How old is Jubel anyway? I mean, just saying. I don't know. They're like a dual monster. They aren't human, so age doesn't factor into this. I guess we just don't care. I don't know how, I mean, they were once human, but no longer because they did a thing. I don't know how they managed to, I don't even know how, like, what was their original personality before they decided to go through that monstrous transformation. Although to me, they just look like a badass. Supposedly, they aren't supposed to look like a badass. They're supposed to be hideous, but what? No, they're not. To me, they just... I am not going to repeat what just entered my head. No! 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 Why? Why does my brain have to be cursed? Oh, God. Well, I guess I know my brain's opinion of you, Belle, now. Basically, I'm shallow. That's what I'm going to tell you. Now, should I have told you that? Well, the answer is probably no. I probably shouldn't have told you that. But I did just, Yubel is like, well, they had to wait for Jaden to reincarnate. So, they're definitely a lot older than me. So, at least thousands of years old? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't. I mean, I know it's probably creepy to be like, that's what you were thinking? Yeah. Yeah, that's what my brain said to me. It's cursed, I know, but my brain apparently meant it. I mean, it was impulsive, and I think that was all impulsive thoughts. I'm just like, I probably actually mean it if I'm saying it. Oh, God. Okay, and now that we're done getting my creepiness out of the way, let's look at the score. How well did I do? Well, I destroyed him on... It was turn 2. Turn 2! I get 10... I get, like, if it's turn 11, that's the end of the raid duel. But it was only turn 2 when I destroyed him. And he had almost 600,000 life points. So, he's just so freaking weak. It's hilarious. Yeah, it was turn 2. It was only turn 2, and he was destroyed just like that. Yeah, I didn't even have much help. I did have some help, though, considering I could have... I just summoned Stardust... I just summoned Shooting Star Dragon right out of the gate, and then I summoned another one. That is terrifying. And, guys, I just surpassed my high score. Look at my juicy high score. Oh, God, this video was cursed because of my brain. Why does it have to think like that, man? Why? I'm moving on, guys. That's going to wrap things up for this video. I'm going to end it before things get so much more awkward.